For either of you guys, pregame coach talked about how, the identity of this team's going to start with defense and the intensity, hardworking. What did you guys see from that? Just some unsung players like Jordan Horston, in terms of hustle, were really leading the charge tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I think we really want to establish ourselves as not even just like a defensive team, but a team that can guard one-on-one. And this is a team that has a lot of people that can play one-on-one. And so we wanted to do a better job than we did in the second half of last game. And so we were able to not only do that, but also respond on the offensive end. I think sometimes we feel a little bit over concentrated on like defense, and then on the offense it's almost kind of like we relax a little bit. And I think today was a good indicator of how we can get stops and convert those stops.
For either of you as well, LA kept the game pretty close until the last couple minutes when you guys really took the game away from them. What led to you sort of, or allowed you to pull away at the end there?
Well, we got stops. We knew we had more to give, and a lot of us is slacking in on certain personnel things and being able to push. There was a stretch where it became a timeout, and Nneka's like, I'm running. I don't know where I'm running, but I'm running. That kind of forced us to play a little bit faster on the offense side, but we knew that we want to get stops so we could reward her, but reward ourselves. So that was our mindset. It's like, we got to get some stops here in a row and be able to reward ourselves at the end.
What's your thoughts on just like her performance, just tonight and in that fourth, and then just hitting that corner three, which seemed to be like the big shot there?
Yeah, no, I mean, she's a big shot Nneka.
That's not what they call me, but okay.
Yeah. It started now. What do you mean? Okay. I just told the secret to the world. Sorry, I haven't said it more to you.
Maybe the first time I've heard that, folks. Just letting you know.
Yeah, that's crazy. No, but seriously, I mean, she always comes up with big plays, big stops, big blocks. Whether it's even just her presence of making someone feel, coming out ball screen, just the pressure. And so I know what she's capable of doing. And honestly, this is slight work. I feel like the shots are so efficient. It's easy. Well, she makes it look easy and effortless, but it's all the preparation that goes into it. And, she puts a lot of work into her body, into her game. And to see her just go out here and just flourish it's awesome. And so, I knew right away when the ball got to the corner, I'm like, that's money. Like,
I appreciate that.
No, I mean, you've been putting in work. I mean, we know that it happened last game as well. Like, able to hit big threes throughout the game, and something I know we're adding even more confidently in that realm. But yeah, big shot, Nneka. Put it out there, all caps.
That's going in. Is this game any more special that it came against your former team there, Nneka?
I actually think that this game was it was impactful because of the last game. I think it just so happened to be LA. I'm just kind of someone who I show up and I play the game. I respect the game. I mean, you can even ask Shanae, like when she first came to the league and she was like, "Oh, sis," I was like, "No, we playing basketball. Like, you can't big sis me right now." Like, that's just kind of how I am. I'm really good at just kind of like staying focused. But it happened to be a good one. I think I want to play like that every night, and my teammates give me that confidence. I just really want us to have that G mentality.
Yeah, I was just going to ask about the importance, but the grittiness of winning a game like this. Just the growth of a team. You talk about the confidence that it does for a team to be able to do that, pull away at the end, gritty game.
Yeah, I mean, I think the one point of emphasis that Noe had today was the 50-50 balls. And to me, that's an indication of the effort and the kind of like the focus, and the concentration, being able to close out on plays that could go either way. And that's what leads to like a gritty game. But we didn't get all of them. We got a few. I think that there's still another level. We obviously saw 4 good quarters of energy today. I think we saw us manage runs a little bit better, but there's still more. There's still more to what we can do, and having a gritty game like this is really helpful.
Jewell, to have somebody like in team huddle, but I'm gonna run. What does that do to the collective body in terms of, let's do this?
Yeah, I mean, it just motivates all of us. I think our game, we want to play fast. We have such an, athletic team that can get out and run. So for all of us, we're like, yeah, okay, let's running with you. We understand that we don't want anyone out there playing by themselves, and that's how we want to play. It's like we have the ability to everyone in the huddle to say something, and everyone has a voice. And we listen, and when they say that, we're like, all right, let's go. Like, how can we navigate this? Like, how can we make it easier for ourselves, for you? So when she said that, it was the perfect timing. We saw it happen, and it's a force because when everyone's running, it's just what we want to play in transition. So yeah, it definitely motivates all of us to keep going.
For either one of you, a month into the season, and more people are watching the WNBA than ever before based off of ratings. And you guys have won 7 of 8. Seems like maybe still a little bit under the radar nationally. I'm wondering, do you like that? Do you feel that? Or what's your take on just how much the league is being watched and whether you guys are kind of having the success a little bit under the radar?
That's news to me. That shows how much I care.
Yeah,
To me, I think we just do a really good job of like keeping things in the locker room, keeping things with the storm. I think it's amazing that the ratings are showing that they're up, but we got to just come out here and play and win some games. Today at halftime, Pokey said, "We have big goals. Our goals are big." And that's something that really resonated with me, and that's all I'm focused on, and that's all we're focused on.
Jewell, as much as Nneka downplays going against LA, was it important to the rest of the locker room to get her this W and put her in a position to succeed tonight?
We just want to win games. We don't really care who the opponent is, honestly. We respect obviously every team in this league, but for us, it's the next game. Our strategy and our execution was really well tonight. We talked and understood what the implications of this game was. Obviously, it was Commissioner's Cup, things like that, but it wasn't like, all right, guys, if you don't do this for Nneka, it was like, let's, we're like, all right, guys, let's go play together. It's like that's a mindset. It's like we want us to have a mindset that we're doing this for a bigger purpose, and we're stacking days and games up, and it's obviously we want to win, and obviously it probably feels good, obviously, but at the same time, it never was like, all right, guys, today we're waking up. This is for Nneka only. We don't care about anything else. Like, it was never talked about, and that just shows you how connected we are about the game of basketball itself.
Okay, we have time for a few more questions. We're going to take some from Zoom. Jeff Brown, go ahead.
Yeah, Nneka, today you shot 11 out of 15, and I believe you are second in the entire WNBA in field goal percentage. Just talk about, like, what are the keys for you to be so consistently efficient?
To be honest, having Tara as a coach early on. Honestly, that was just something that kind of molded me into the player that I am today. And then also too, when I entered the league, I was playing with Candace, and I needed to make sure that I did my job well. And I think it's just something that I realized I was good at. I kind of know good shots. I kind of know, time and score. I mean, now people are telling me to shoot more. It's still a little bit uncomfortable, but I'm learning that the open shot is the good shot. So if that's the case, and I want to be ready when the shots are open and when the shots feel good. So it's just kind of my upbringing, to be honest.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate your time.
Oh, well, thanks. See you.
Coaching in just a minute.